These two climbers, used to high mountains, complete the ascension in under an hour. Here, Steph and Mario are on the summit of ancient art, perched on a narrow platform barely large enough to stand on.
Have a good one, babe.
You too. Okay, 3,
See ya.
2, 1.
Steph's free fall down the cliff face has gone off without a hitch. But for Mario, it's more of a problem because the wind has come up. Plus, he's no longer attached by his harness, and his balance is tricky. Under these conditions, you have to be patient. Now the wind has dropped, and Mario is getting ready to take the great leap. But first, he has to get rid of the rope they use to make the climb. The rope has gotten wedged in, and he has to free it with his foot.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's okay.
Good job. That was a nice one. It's one of those magical places, and it's close to our hometown. It's like 20 miles away, 25 miles away. We can come here like every day if we want to, so we don't have to travel across the world. So, and people cross the world to come here. So when you're actually here and it's your backyard, I feel very, very lucky. You know, I'm more of a jumper, she's more of a climber. So she gets me up and, I get her down. So we have this little team thing going, which is pretty nice. So when you actually have somebody that shares the same passion and you're actually in love with, it makes everything just that much more intense because you can share all these very strong, feelings and moments with somebody you love. It's nice, very nice. So yeah, the thunderstorms, they bring all the air up and then it just takes air in from different sides.
Mario is a climber, but he's also been an airplane pilot and skydiving instructor for years. He's one of the trailblazers of base jumping as well. The passion they both have for wide open spaces and pushing their limits quite naturally led Steph and Mario to share the call of the void.
Mario and I actually met in this plane. And I really like it when he's flying. And then he knows so much, and I really trust his decisions. And it's just nice when he's flying.
If you're in a thunderstorm, it's bad weather, so what you need to do is make sure where they are before you actually take off, and basically avoid them. But it does make things a little more tricky, but at the same time, these days we'll have the most beautiful skies because the clouds are bursting, and there's a way to be safe as long as you respect the environment and you know what's coming.
Their little plane is weaving between the storms and downpours. Mario is still hesitating about opening the hatch. Steph is ready to go.
Skydiving. How about is 1 minute from dropping skydivers over canyon limit? 1 minute.
And door, 0.5 miles. Have a good jump.
For this jump, Steph has donned her wingsuit, especially designed to slide through the air. But man's oldest dream, flying, is not available to just anyone. In the USA, you have to complete 500 jumps before you can dive with a wingsuit. This suit allows Steph to fly much longer in free fall than with the standard equipment. It's an aerial roller coaster that lasts only about 1 minute before opening her parachute.
It kind of feels like being a bird when you have a wingsuit because you can go where you want. You can steer it. You can pop up or dive down. You can, spin around in circles. It's a really cool feeling, but then at the same time you're also thinking a lot because you have instruments like the altimeter, and you have to think about where you're going to come to land. And so it's like, on the one hand, it's this really like, ooh, I'm a bird. And then on the other hand, you're like, what's my altitude? It's just just an amazing thing that you could do that, You could be like a bird up there. It's kind of amazing that we have that chance. When I started to do meditation, for me it's just kind of the same thing as running. Like to have like the empty mind state, which is really good. And then you feel good, and then it helps train your mind to do that when you are like doing a base jump or doing a hard climb or free soloing or skydiving or something. Because anything you practice, you can do it better. So if you practice that mind state in safe environments, it's easy to take it into the risky ones. Hey, Larry.
Hey, Steph, how's it going?
Hi, Slack. Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Steph.
sweetie. Hey, hi. Hi.
Happy dog.
Hi. Good boy. Is it windy?
Yeah, it's been a little breezy up here, but not too bad.
Is the line good?
Oh, it's perfect.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great.
that's super nice, Larry.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Wow, but it's really wet. Is the line wet?
No, it's actually after the sun and all the wind, it's dried out and it's perfect.
Do you know how far down it is?
It's probably about 100 feet down.
Okay.
Larry Harp is an old friend of Steph and Mario. He's a reference in this very spectacular discipline, slacklining. He also has been around the world to fulfill his passion for climbing, which he's been practicing for years. Larry is willing to go to great lengths for such a moment. It took him 2 days of hard work to set up the line. You don't practice this extreme sport on a tight cable, like a tightrope walker with his balancing pole. Here, Larry has to master the stretch and bounce of the narrow strip of webbing as he walks the fine line between vertigo and perfect balance.
Nice.
Thanks.
Good job.
Whew, that was fun. I really enjoy the balance of being able to control not only your physical and your mental aspect of walking a line. I enjoy being up really high. I've been a climber for 20 years, so highlining or slacklining up high is basically just an extension of that. One thing you try to do is empty your mind of anything. It's kind of like meditation, so if you're thinking about a bunch of things while you're walking, it kind of confuses you, and it might make you stumble or fall. Whew, that was fun. It's always gets the heart rate up a little bit there. For me, highlining is all about the view, and it's not just being up high. It's being in a very scenic place, being out with nature, and just enjoying the landscape, and everything encompasses the experience that you're looking for.